Chariots, welcome back to my channel. We have another pick a card reading today, and today's reading is messages from Spirit regarding your person. So let's ask Spirit what is going on, and I'm just going to leave it open. Whatever comes through, whatever messages you need to hear, I will give. Okay, so I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody is ready for a beautiful fall weekend. Saying hello to my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support and welcoming my new ones. Okay, hello. If you are new here, welcome. And if you enjoy what you see, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And remember to like those videos because that is always helpful. It's a great energy exchange and it really does help the channel to reach others. Okay, so thank you again all for your continued support. I do have 3 piles here today and I am using my witch piles. Okay, so the first one is Everyday Witch. All right, so pile 1, you are going to be the Everyday Witch pile, and that's this card right here. Okay, and actually what I'm going to do, I don't usually do this, I'm going to flip the first card over as well to see if you're drawn to that. So for Everyday Witch, we have, look at this, the 6 of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and for pile 2, that's this pile here. This is the Green Witch, okay? The Green Witch Tarot. Wow, and look, you have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so that will be your pile. And pile 3, you have Modern Witch, okay? So this is the Modern Witch Tarot. That's the back of the deck. And look, you have the Fool. So isn't this beautiful? This was spur of the moment. So if you're drawn to the deck or any of those cards, I already have oracle cards for each pile. If you are drawn to more than one deck, that just means that there could be messages in the other piles for you to hear. And if nothing's resonating with you today, that's fine. You can kindly just back out of the video and just realize that this reading's not for you, that it's obviously meant for someone else that's listening. And you can go check out the other videos that I have uploaded or those other beautiful, amazing tarot readers that are out there. All right, so my chariots, why don't you pick your pile? I will see you there and we will get started. Hello, pile 1. You picked the Everyday Witch Tarot and I flipped it over, and what did we get here? We got the 6 of Cups. So this is going to be your reading, okay? And we are asking about messages from Spirit, just allowing them to flow in and tell us whatever Spirit wants you to know regarding your person. Okay, so that's what we're going with today. So pile 1, can you do me a favor? Can you take a deep breath? Can you center yourself for a second? All right, I just want you to be still and center your mind, and I want you to think about your person. All right, while we see what messages Spirit can tell us today, I do have 3 oracle cards. So we will look at those at the end for advice. All right, but this is going to be your reading. All right, so messages about your person. Spirit, for pile 1, please. What messages does pile 1 need to hear right now regarding their person, their relationship, their partner, their situation, whatever we need to know? Okay, so we do have this 6 of Cups, which was the first card that I turned over. Okay, so there's definitely some nostalgia here, sweet memories, okay? That feeling of home, that warmth, all right? But let's see what other cards come through. the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, my goodness, wow. And the Chariot, wow, okay. And then let's clarify. Wow, the Death card. The Empress. The Queen of Wands. And the Fool. On the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Wow, strong energy coming through here, pile one. All right, so give me a second. Let me just take a look and see what messages you need to hear. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. So pile one, the strong message that is coming through right now is this is a no contact situation. If you are in contact with your person and you're speaking with them, or you are already in a relationship, why don't you go check out pile 2 or 3? I strongly feel that this is a message for someone that is not in contact with their person right now. We start off with the Two of Wands. So Spirit wants you to know, pile one, how much your person has been thinking about you. Okay. With the Two of Wands here, you know, look, this is all about dreaming, wishing. It's about those initial stages of a plan. This is, you know, setting something in motion. All right. This is where I feel the wheels are turning. And I get this strong feeling that your person has been doing an awful lot of thinking about you, pile one. All right. Because we start out here with the Six of Cups, that card that I first flipped over just on a moment's notice. I did it on a whim. I wasn't even planning to do that. And we have these strong soulmate feelings that are coming through here. Okay. And I almost get this feeling for some of you, pile one, that there could be children involved. And if there are, not that they're interfering with this connection, but I just look at the way this cat is tugging at this woman's dress, which, you know, reminds me of a child, you know, when you're trying to do something. And for all parents out there, you know, when you're interrupted and that child is like tugging on you, wanting to be held, or wanting something from the kitchen, or, you know, just needing your attention. I feel that, you know, this is something that has been distracting for one or both of you, pile one. So, you know, just keep that in mind. And then there's also a cat, you know, behind this other witch. So I almost get the feeling like both of you could have families or children that you have to be taking care of. And that is a priority right now in your lives. And even though these beautiful romantic flowers are here, you know, this person, this witch wanting to give these flowers to the other witch, you know, there's these romantic feelings, this feeling of nostalgia and sweet memories. I almost feel like, you know, there's other priorities that are going on that are sort of distracting this connection. All right. And because of that, we also have the Death card here, which is why I feel like this is a no contact situation. All right. So I feel that something did end with this group when you're thinking about your person, or something never really got started because of that other interference. And when you look at this death card, I'm always intrigued about how this door is closed and yet this door is cracked. All right. And then you have here the symbol of death and this rope. And, it's almost like as if, trying to break through this rope, it's almost breaking. And that's the feeling I get. It's like this door is cracked, and I feel that you need to know, Spirit wants you to know that this person is doing an awful lot of thinking about you. All right, because we also have the Ace of Wands here, and the Ace of Wands is about this gift. It's about this opportunity or potential to start something new, and this is very passionate. All right, I feel a lot of passion, all right, with this fire and the color of this witch's dress, okay? But yet at the same time, there's, again, this person's doing a lot of thinking, because look at how everything's up in the air here, and that's the sense that I'm getting when it comes to the two of you, that your person is doing a lot of thinking because they don't know where things stand. I feel like everything was up in the air, or it was left like that. And yet, at the same time, we have the Empress here, which is showing me how much your person thinks of you. Now, also, this Empress is showing how she is pregnant. So again, I feel like children are involved. For some of you, if this is an ex-partner, you may have children with them, okay, the way she's holding her belly. But this person puts you, very high regards. They think very highly of you. The Empress is always just seen as that beautiful, abundant energy, fertility and growth and expansion. Okay. So if there are no children involved, this just shows me the beauty of what they see in you, pile one. Okay. And then we have the Lovers card here. So, now we have some Gemini energy coming through. We started off, look, we have the Six of Cups, that's that beautiful water energy. We have the Ace of Wands mixed with fire and the passion. So, there's a beautiful mix going on here. But the Lovers, like, this is showing me how, how your person feels about you. And look how I get this feeling, or this, like, your person has these visions of just sitting with you and holding your hand. You see how these two witches are holding hands? Because I feel like there's this magnetic energy, okay, and you see the energy coming up from this fire here. I just feel that there is this link, there is this deep connection that the both of you feel, all right, that brings a lot of passion, because we have the Queen of Wands here as well, all right, a lot of fire, a lot of passion, and a lot of chemistry. The Chariot is here, showing me that the two of you are moving forward with your lives, and I'm especially drawn today to these two arrows. Look, this way and that way, and I feel that that's where the two of you are right now, each going in your separate direction, and yet both of you have this feeling inside that you want to move forward. All right, that both of you have this feeling inside of wanting to take this leap of faith. Look at this full energy is here. Wanting to take that risk, wanting to take that leap of faith with one another, even though the two of you are just in different directions right now, all right? And what's amazing is, I pulled this bottom card down, and underneath that is the Emperor. So we have the Emperor and the Empress here, which is definitely showing me the divine counterparts, and the energy that the two of you are feeling are the same, okay? There's similar energies here coming through. All right, you're both mirroring that same energy. Just like when I look at this picture of the Lovers, it's very mirrored, like it's almost identical. Both standing here, holding hands intertwined, each with a cat, that mirroring energy. And I even see it with this Chariot, which is Cancerian energy coming through. All right. But I feel a lot of emotion and a lot of passion in this reading with the cards that are coming out. Okay, so there's a lot of fire energy, and there's a lot of emotion coming through with that Chariot and the the 6 of Cups. Okay, and then we even have the Death card here. All right, and this is that deep Scorpio energy, which is water energy as well. All right, so let me just clarify these cards before we move on. So what else, Spirit? What else do you want pile 1 to know regarding their person? So we have the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, the Star, and the 9 of Cups. All right, on the bottom of the deck, wow, Death again. So there's definitely, you know, there was definitely an ending, I feel, but then at the same time, you know, we're ending with this Death card and the Moon. Wow, and the 10 of Cups underneath. Okay, so there's a lot of transformation that's going on here. Okay, and even in this Death card here, we have the term rebirth. So that's pointing to me the change that the two of you are going through right now while you're on your separate journeys. Okay, and neither of you know what's going on with the other person. Okay, and you know, this is just confirming to me that both of you are, look, both of you, with the way these two dogs are pictured here, looking up at the moon, both of you are thinking about each other, and both are wondering how the other person's doing, and if they're feeling the same feelings that you know, each person is feeling. All right, it's very mirrored. All right, and you both dream and wish of this 10 of Cups energy, because over here what I'm getting is that you both realize with the Chariot energy and this Fool, the emotional fulfillment, the wish fulfillment that you both have for each other. Okay, and you're still very hopeful because now we have the Star card here. All right, confirming the Lovers and the Queen of Wands. All right, this is Aquarius energy. This is all about hope. This is about healing. Look at that beautiful shining star. And this witch here, she's not letting go of it. And that's how I feel the two of you are feeling right now, that you are not letting go of this wish, this hope, because it does bring healing to you. All right, there's some sort of healing energy, and I think that's part of the transformation, and I think that's part of the rebirth that the two of you are experiencing right now. All right, the 3 of Pentacles is here, showing me this is all about teamwork. It's about collaboration. All right, it's about working together. All right, so there is this strong feeling that you two are both linked. Okay, that you two are both linked and you're together in some way. And with the 3 of Pentacles, that is earth energy, so that's about grounding it into this reality, the here and now. All right, because you can't, neither of you want to let this go. Look at this. This is the 4 of Pentacles, and even though this ended with this Death card here, which is clarifying that 6 of Cups energy, you both feel this deep soul connection. All right, so neither of you are letting this go. All right, so that's what Spirit has for you today. But let's take a look at your oracle cards as well. And before we do that, let me get some messages from your person. All right, let's see if, what would your person, I'm going to use the Hidden Truth Oracle cards today, and let's get 4 messages from your person. What do they need to tell you most right now, Spirit? Spirit, what would pile 1's person tell them right now regarding this connection? This is definitely a beautiful energy that's coming through. A lot of hope, a lot of healing, a lot of transformation in regards to overall happiness and emotional and wish fulfillment. All right. We both know I am not the one for you. So when we're talking about transformation, all right, and healing, this is something that your person is dealing with right now. You know, for a lot of you that are not in contact, and you can be wondering why, I feel strongly in this group that your person is going through this self-worthiness where they feel that, you know, they are not good enough for you, that perhaps you are better off without them. All right, so that is part of their transformation that they are working on and that they are healing right now. I wish I could take back my words. See, there's definitely some inner conflict going on. In addition, if you did have a conversation or whatever your last communication is, your person really regrets whatever it is they said, okay, to you or the situation. All right. And they are feeling very regretful and remorseful for this. And they struggle by blaming themselves and thinking that you just don't deserve them overall. All right. My life is not together as it seems. So yes, your person is you know, definitely not in an easy situation at this moment. Transformations can be huge. All right, a rebirth can be huge. So I feel that your person is, you know, definitely working their way through a lot of triggers, all right, which is causing a lot of internal conflict for them and chaos around them at the moment. And then lastly, I replay our conversations over and over. I feel that you have had a profound, you know, a profound effect on this person. You know, you really impacted their life. They think a lot about the things that you have said. On the bottom of the deck, you speak to me through music. So music may also be something that they reminisce with when it comes to those sweet memories, or they play music, or they hear songs. Ooh, that card wanted to fly out in regards to you. And then let me just get some cards here from my deck here. This is not in your head. I felt it too. So that is confirmation of your feelings. And as I said throughout this whole reading, this is a very mirrored energy. So I definitely feel that your person feels that energy that you feel as well, pile one. I was juggling too much and I didn't put you first. I'm sorry. Okay, so they need to learn how to do that. All right, they have to step up and take priority here. Okay, at the expense of their emotional fulfillment and happiness. Okay, let's get 2 more here. I have done much soul searching. All right, so they're doing a lot of reflection. And I think about you every day. So that's definitely the energy that I picked up on. We started with this beautiful 2 of Wands, and this person thinks about you every day. I don't think there's a day that goes by that you don't cross their mind. On the bottom of the deck, your shining light gives me hope. And that's why the Star card is here. All right, that's why this Aquarius energy is coming through so strongly. All right, so let's take a look at your oracle cards from the Halloween Oracle. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So I think this is a strong, you know, this is showing me the transformation. It's showing me the underworld. This is death. All right, so you know, having to die off. Your person is working on letting things go that no longer serve them, so that they can make room, all right, for this new beginning. What else we have from Wisdom of the Oracle? flexible. All right, your person is working on being more flexible. All right, this is card number 19, which is the Sun card. Okay, so they are trying to gain back that confidence, that divine masculine power, that positive, radiating light, that enlightening energy that seems to be missing from them at the moment. But that's number 19, that card, which reduces to 10, and it's all about that completion of a cycle. So they're working on it, they're getting through it. And then from Enchanted Map, we have a One Ring Circus, card number 15. All right, so we have devil energy coming through here, and that One Ring Circus, their life is not together as it seems. Yes, they seem to be, look, this shows like they're on this island, and look at all this water that's around them, showing me how things are very emotional for them right now, very triggering and very chaotic, okay? So this is something that they are working through right now, pile 1. I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope it resonated with you, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye. Hello, pile 2. You picked the Green Witch Tarot here, and I flipped it over, and we have this beautiful Wheel of Fortune card, okay? So this is going to be your reading. We're asking, Spirit today, what messages they can give us about your person. All right, and I do have oracle cards already off to the side here. So if you can just do me a favor and get, if you can just center yourself now for a second and quiet your mind, just be still and think about your person. And we'll see what Spirit wants you to know today. All right. So I'm going to keep this Wheel of Fortune card since I flipped it over, and then we'll pull others. Obviously, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is all about fate, and this is about destiny. So I feel right off the bat that, your main message that Spirit wants you to know is there's definitely a reason why you met this person, but let's see what else comes through. Let me just see here. And this wheel, the arrow is on Yule, which is a Christmas with the Christmas holly. So Christmas can be an important time for you regarding this person, whether something happened in the past around the Christmas season or coming up. But I find that interesting that the arrow is on Yule with the holly leaves here. So that may resonate for some of you. Ooh. And we have 3 cards here, but they came out. I'm going to see what they are. The 7 of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. I'll see if they come out again. So let's see here. For pile 2, please, Spirit, what can you tell us? What does pile 2 need to know about their person today? What does pile 2 need to know? The Earth Mother, which is the Empress. And the King of Wands. And the Wild Hunt, which is the Tower. And then let me clarify. I apologize for that noise in the background. The Oak King. What is this? Oh, the Hanged Man. This deck has, some slightly different names. the Nine of Thames, which is the Nine of Swords. And the Eight of Wands. And the Crone, which is the Strength card. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. And the Moon. Interesting. All right, just give me a second here. With the Seven of Swords as the main energy, and then coming up behind it is the Moon and the High Priestess. I feel that the overall message here is definitely some sort of third-party situation that occurred. Okay, with this Seven of Swords, I feel that there was some sort, I feel that this is a hidden connection. All right, and that's what is coming through very strongly, that Spirit is confirming. So this was a hidden connection that nobody really knew about. And we have the Moon, the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and the King of Cups coming through. And what I'm really feeling is that strongly with the Moon. Oh, wait, this is not the High Priestess. I'm sorry. This is the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. All right. So, okay. So what I'm feeling from this is, with this Moon here, this and the Seven of Swords, this definitely was a hidden connection. I feel that for some of you, your person, pile 2, is definitely with another partner or married, okay, and in another commitment, all right, and they met you, and for some of you, you might not have known right away that they were married or with someone else, or you did, or for others, you did know and you were aware, but again, that this was a connection that was hidden, okay? And then what I'm feeling is that this is something that your person moved away from, because we have the King of Cups here and the Six of Swords. And what I'm strongly feeling is that, you know, your person met you. I feel that this was with this Wheel of Fortune starting off, this was definitely destined. And that's what Spirit wants you to know, all right? And they want you to relax about it, because I feel that, you know, this has brought you a lot of anxiety. It's brought you a lot of tears. It's brought you a lot of pain, because this was a very unexpected connection or relationship between you and your person. And because of this Wheel of Year card showing up here, I feel that it really did happen out of the blue, okay? It happened at a very unexpected time that neither of you were expecting this. And both of you were just moving forward, you know, not moving along, not really taking action. And your person started developing really deep feelings for you, okay? And I believe that they weren't expecting this, okay? And then once that happened, realizing that they are part of a team with someone else. We have the Three of the Three of Cups here. Realizing that they moved away from the situation. So I feel that for some of you, they just either backed off of you completely and basically left you to pick up the pieces by yourself, trying to figure out what happened, you know, because I feel that this really scared them. And because of that, you know, it comes off as deceitful and it comes off as sneaky because this person didn't handle the situation properly. All right. As I said, we start off with this Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of the Year card, it's called here. And it definitely happened for a reason. I feel that the two of you were brought into each other's lives for a reason, and that's what Spirit is confirming to you. It's clarified here by the Hanged One. And I feel like that was things moving along. And when I look at this Hanged One, what I'm noticing is the infinity sign that this person is drawing on the ground. I feel that this was a very deep connection, an intense connection, sort of an infinite bond going on here. And again, it was unexpected, okay? I don't think that your person, pile 2, was ever expecting to develop these types of intense feelings for you. They see you here as the Empress. Look at this. This is the Earth Mother. All right. And this is all about authenticity because this Empress is wearing this beautiful blue dress and she's also pregnant here. So take that as it resonates. Empress is about fertility, but it's also about abundance and growth. Okay. So if an actual pregnancy doesn't resonate with you or children in any way, you know, she's holding this beautiful cornucopia, and she's surrounded by these ducks, which is just showing me the growth and the abundance that is here. She also has this incredibly long red hair, and long hair in general in tarot, it represents wisdom. Okay, so I feel that, you know, your person finds you highly intelligent, very intellectual, but just very beautiful in general. They see you, you know, as this divine counterpart. And because they were not expecting to encounter these feelings, and because it happened when they least expected it, it has caused them a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, and a lot of burden, because I do feel strongly that your person, pile 2, is with somebody else. Okay. And they didn't know what to do at that point once they realized that they had these feelings for you. So, you know, they were moving along fine until they felt the vulnerability of their emotions. All right, because we have the King of Wands here, and I feel that the two of you were very passionate with each other. All right, there was a lot of passion here. And, you know, the King of Wands is all about taking action. So I feel that your person was very, how do I say this? Had no problems with moving forward when it came to those types of feelings and energy, as far as the passion that they felt for you, the sexual connection that they felt with you. So I feel that they had no problem moving forward when it came to those types of feelings. However, when it became more realistic to them, let's say, and there was this need here, this 8 of Wands, for moving towards you, especially because they started opening their heart. That's when this Tower moment occurred and changed everything. Okay, you know, sort of changed the dynamic of the relationship and or the connection that they had with you. This was a shock to them. Okay, this was an upheaval to them because they weren't expecting this. The King of Wands is a very, charismatic individual. They can be a flirt. They can be very, they're definitely more stable than the Knight of Wands. But I feel that this person, pile 2, might be used to just communicating very openly when it comes to, say, their sexuality or their sexual identity and their passions and desires. Okay, that way. It's something that they're just used to. They have no problem moving forward. You know, the Eight of Wands, this is that swift, fast movement. Okay. The Eight of Wands also means travel. So this could also be a long distance relationship or connection. And there's something here, you know, I just want to point out, there's this like feeling, I don't know if the two of you ever had a picnic, or if your person envisions having a picnic with you, having conversations and communicating with you, because the Eight of Wands also represents communication. But there's something here about just like being on a blanket somewhere and having like deep conversations. That's just a side note I wanted to mention from what I'm feeling when I hold this card. So I don't know if that resonates with anyone. But what I was trying to say is, this person I feel has had no problem when it comes to their sexual desires and actions, but when it comes to emotional feelings with their heart, it's something that they did not expect. All right, and then this tower hit them like a ton of bricks, and things started to crumble. Okay, and now we have the Strength card here. We're ending with the Strength card because your person has been trying to remain strong throughout this whole situation. Let me see what else I can confirm. So Spirit, for pile 2, what else can we clarify from the messages that you have given us thus far? What can you confirm or clarify for us, please, in regards to this connection? The Magician. The Three of Cups. Temperance. The King of Wands again. And on the bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles, which is again showing me that your person is definitely with someone else. I mean, the both of you can be with someone else, but this is specifically messages coming through regarding your person. And on the bottom of this deck is the Three of Pentacles, okay, with the Nine of Swords. Okay, with the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords behind it. So your person is going through a lot of heartache right now. Okay, a lot of sadness and a lot of low feelings, low emotions, anxiety, even depression, I feel, because we have the Nine of Swords here twice. All right. And I feel that your person just feels heartbroken for how they handled this situation and how they treated you. Okay. And they're also feeling guilty too for, you know, because of, you know, they realize that they have a partner or a spouse, you know, and this happened. And I feel that they didn't mean for it to happen. There wasn't anything malicious here. So if you're dealing with any malicious behavior, I don't think this is the pile for you, because I'm not seeing a malicious, deliberate behavior. If they ended up treating you badly or hurting you, I feel like this is just a very complicated situation. I feel that this person, Spirit wants you to know, you know, the reason why the two of you met is, you know, specifically triggering this person to reevaluate their behavior and how they treat others. Because, you know, clarifying this Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune is the Magician. And, you know, when the Magician isn't in their best energy, what the Magician can do is, you know, they can be a manipulator, and they can be somewhat like a trickster. You know, this energy is coming through. So although your person wasn't, and I'm looking again at this infinity sign, which is showing me that, you know, this intense infinite bond that the two of you share. And that was deliberate, I feel, by the universe to show this person, you know, what happens when they don't take their actions into consideration. And even though they weren't meaning for this to be harmful or hurtful to you, they manifested this because they have a lot of passions and desires. And I do feel that this person has a strong, with the King of Wands coming out twice here, you know, their sexual feelings and desires, I feel, tend to be very strong in this person. All right. And they just take action with them. But they weren't expecting for you to be the Empress. Okay. I think they were just expecting, you know, this as, you know, something that was just sort of, and I don't want to say it was just to pass the time, that because they liked it and they enjoyed it, but they weren't expecting to develop these deep emotions. And I feel what this person struggles with is their emotional vulnerability. All right. And now we have the Three of Cups here that's clarifying this Empress and this Nine of Swords, this sleepless nights, because I feel that your person thinks about you a lot and is looking for a reconciliation, and yet they don't take it because of the situation that they're in, knowing that they are committed to someone else. Okay. But this whole I feel situation that occurred, and the reason why it occurred is, you know, you are both learning balance and moderation. We have the Temperance card here. Okay. And this is that divine energy of patience, and it's that yin and yang. Okay. It's that yin and yang. This is a lot of times you hear people describe the Temperance card when you see it as a twin flame card, because it's all about balance and moderation. And I feel that for your person, you know, they had to learn that balance and moderation of, how do I say this? You know, throwing, you know, their sexual energies and desires into a situation without, what am I trying to say here? Withholding their heart. Okay. So it was very uneven in that way. And in this case, they ended up actually developing very deep feelings for you. And they felt this yin and yang, all right? They feel the balance with you, which scared them and threw them off at the same time, all right? And for you, I think you were learning too, because you realized that as well. And you were giving into it, and you were learning yourself. And for you, it's learning about creating those healthy boundaries and learning your self-worth, and sticking with that, instead of just following this person. So, you know, I definitely feel that this is something that was meant to trigger the both of you and learn from it. But because of that, you know, your person realizes the heartache that erupted from them not standing in their power. Okay, because I do feel with this Moon and the Six of Swords, they just moved away rather quickly from this without giving you much of an explanation. And that was very hard for you. All right. So with that being said, you know, the messages today, if you're wondering, like, does your person realize? Yes, they very much realize. All right. You need to know that they very much realized what they've done in this situation, and they still care about you very deeply. All right. Regardless of their current environment and what is going on around them, they still have very deep emotions for you. Okay. Those are not, those types of feelings can't just disappear. All right. So Spirit is allowing, you know, letting you know that this person is still struggling. All right. They are still struggling because of the way this situation ended. So let me get some messages from your person, from the Hidden Truth Oracle, and see what it is that they would say to you right now. I wonder if you are happy without me. So there's, you know, they're often thinking about you and wondering, you know, how you are making on now since this whole tower moment went down, and how you're getting on. They hope that you can forgive them one day. All right, because they realize how much they've hurt you. And look, you were the best thing in my life. I feel like you were brought to this person as a wake-up call. All right, you were this gift that was brought to this person to wake them up. All right, to wake them up. I know that I crossed the line with you. So they realize, okay, they realize what happened here, just as I said, on the bottom of the deck, and they're still completely attracted to you. All right, completely. And then let me just get some of my Chariot Soul Tarot cards and see what comes through here. There is a void within me needing to be filled. And I do feel that. I feel that this person has gone through most of their life, oftentimes filling that void with their sexual energy, if I have to be truthful here. And that's great for the moments, but then that leaves them, and then they're still left with this void. And I feel with this King of Cups energy that came through, okay, after this Six of Swords, it's that feeling that they developed for you, which was completely unexpected, as I mentioned before, and they did not know how to handle that. You have seen the real me, so you've definitely seen them, who they really are. I cannot get you out of my mind. It is driving me crazy. Okay, so this is confirming how they think about you all the time. And then the last one, there is so much passion between us. I mean, definitely true with the King of Wands here and the Eight of Wands. As I said, there's definitely a deep attraction going on here. On the bottom of the deck, what do we have? I think about you every day. So double confirmation that this person really thinks about you every day. They can't let go what happened in the way that this situation unfolded. They are struggling to understand how they can fix this. And I think they will continue to struggle until they do fix it, if I must be honest. I'm not saying that they're going to reach out and contact you tomorrow, but I do feel like they are going to continue to carry this with them until they bring themselves some peace, all right? There's some peace that needs to come out of this situation, because with this Nine of Swords energy, there's just so much heartache and pain. Skull of Flowers, look, creating through the ashes, all right? So this is your person rising from the ashes, all right? So this tower has crumbled between the two of you, and this is your person rising above that. And that's what I'm saying. They are not going to gain peace in their life until they rise above this, rise above those ashes, okay? And I have confidence that they will. Wisdom of the Oracle, exchanging gifts, card number 27. And that's what I'm feeling from this card. You are the best thing in my life. You know, this exchanging gifts card, I really feel like they realize that you are this gift that was brought to them, all right, to see the light in a lot of things in their life, okay? Not just, you know, their sexual behavior, but just a lot of things. I feel like it was this awakening and, you know, opening the door for them to be able to go in and fully examine themselves to see how they could better themselves, okay? And you might not be aware of that right now, how much they're trying to improve and work on themselves, because that's behind the scenes right now. That's something that you don't see. And then look at this, card number 27, home. All right, this really reminds me. And you know what? For any of you, 227s here. So if that number resonates for anyone, okay, but there's two number 27s, and that reduces to 9, which is the Hermit. That's a Virgo energy, okay, and that's all about going within. You know, I do feel that you've triggered this person to really go within and self-reflect. And even though Hermit energy can be very withdrawn, this person can be in hiding right now and they're not in contact with you. They're really doing a lot of soul searching right now. And in addition, this person feels like, you know, you're just home to them. All right. And I feel like it's only a matter of time. Look at this clock here, right? With this owl, because owls represent wisdom. Okay. And the Hermit always carries that lantern. So I feel it's only a matter of time before your person returns home to you, because they realize that until they do that, I feel like they're just not going to have that peace in their life that they're looking for. So that's the message from Spirit today regarding your person. I'm going to leave it there, pile 2. I hope it resonated with you, and I will see you again soon. Well, hello, pile 3. You chose the Modern Witch Tarot for our reading today, which is messages from Spirit all about your person. Okay, so we're just going to see what it is that Spirit wants to tell you, and we'll see what comes through. All right, so with that being said, I already picked some oracle cards. We'll take a look at them at the end. But let's get started. So why don't you just take a minute? I just want you to be still for a second. Ooh, these flames are really moving. Pile 3, your person might be very passionate for you right now. We'll see. I'm just noticing how crazy these I have 3 flames in this candle. Ooh. And I don't have a fan on or anything, and they're totally out of control. All right, so let's see. Just be still, think about your person. This is the Modern Witch Tarot, and I am going to keep this first card here, which is the Fool. And let's see what comes through. All right. So I feel pile 3 for you, you know, with this Fool card here, which is all about taking that risk, taking that leap of faith. I feel that Spirit wants you to know that, you know, this is what your person is learning about right now. Learning how to follow their intuition, right? Learning how to follow their heart and take this risk when they need to. All right, I feel that with this pile, this is something that your person is afraid to do, all right? Something is holding them back from taking this leap of faith. And, you know, that could be because of the issues they faced growing up. It could be of past relationships, you know, maybe they've been burned in the past that they're afraid to actually move forward. But let's see what else comes through. So spirits, this is for pile 3. What messages do you have for us regarding pile 3's person? What messages do you have for us today regarding pile 3's person? All right, so we're starting with the Fool. Wow, the Lovers. The Lovers came out in pile 1, too. The World. Wow, 3 major arcana cards right in a row. And the High Priestess. That's amazing. 4 major arcana cards. The Fool, the Lovers, the World, and the High Priestess. And from these cards, Gemini, this is air energy from the Lovers. The other cards, they have energies of planets. The Fool is Uranus. All right. The World is Saturn. And the High Priestess is the Moon. So let's see what else is going on here. Wow. Deeply, deeply strong energies right now. Okay, the 8 of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. The Page of Cups. And the Hermit. On the bottom of the deck, the 3 of Wands. So I definitely feel this pining or this yearning for you, pile 3, with the 3 of Wands here. Wow. Okay, so I do feel there's this story coming through. Your person is missing you very much, all right? With this 3 of Wands, this is waiting for that right opportunity, waiting for that ship to come in. But see, your person still has a handle on this wand, all right? They can't let this wand go. So I feel that they're thinking about you and that they're missing you, all right? And I feel that your person has struggled. Spirit wants you to know that your person, due to past relationships, and that's what's coming through. So they've had some bad relationships where things have ended badly. And because of that, that causes confusion with them, with the 7 of Cups here. They don't or didn't have the clarity that they needed at the time when it came to you or when it comes to you. All right, because they are struggling right now to find their emotional fulfillment and happiness. And there's, with the Moon here, your person has a lot of fear, okay? A lot of fear, especially when it comes to taking this leap of faith regarding feelings and emotions and love, all right? And in this case, your person kind of just is in this limbo period with this Hanged Man here. You know, it's coming through, this energy from this card today is just, you know, they're saying that they're surrendering and what will be, but yet at the same time, I feel that Spirit wants you to know that they are working on getting your person to learn how to truly follow that intuition. See, your person feels burned from something in their past when it comes to following that inner voice. So it's almost as if they feel like, oh, well, I did this, you know, I followed my inner voice once before and look what happened, look where that got me, right? But yet that was meant for them to happen. Okay, they needed to experience that lesson, and that's what they struggle with. They don't have that clarity, so they're afraid to take that risk now. All right, and even though we have the Judgment card here, because I feel that they're very called towards you, that they are, there's some sort of like magnetic pull towards you, they resist. All right, because there's been a struggle here for them, because look at this special card came up in this deck here, which is you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. So I really feel like, you know, this person is trying to find this path for their best self, but they're struggling right now because they do not follow that inner voice when they need to. Okay, and behind that is the Knight of Cups, which is this romantic knight. So I feel like your person has these feelings for you, pile 3, where they want to extend this cup. They have these feelings for you and these emotions, and yet in this Hanged Man energy, I feel that they're very stagnant right now. They're afraid with this moon here. They're afraid to move or act on it for fear of the way things will turn out. You know, it's this feeling like almost things will blow up in their face again. And this is something that they're struggling with, because with the Eight of Pentacles here, this is something that they truly want to invest in. The Eight of Pentacles is all about mastery, and it's about skill. All right, and it's about, you know, perfecting something, becoming good at something. And that's clarifying the Fool here, which is showing me that's what they need to work on right now. You know, they need to work on mastering their own intuition. All right, we have the Lovers card here, the Lovers card, and they realize this intense connection that they have with you. All right, they have these feelings. All right, they see you as the lover, and yet it's clarified by the Five of Cups. There's a lot of sadness here and regret and remorse, because they did not take this risk. They did not take this leap of faith. All right, they held back. They held back. All right, and yet the World card is here. All right, which is all about a successful completion of a cycle. All right, when you see the World card, it's not just about a completion of a cycle, but it's about a successful completion of a cycle. And I feel that they think the world of you. All right, you're intertwined in this beautiful purple ribbon, and you are part of their world. All right, so they see that and they feel that. All right, and this is clarified by this Page of Cups, this feeling of wanting to come forward. All right, I already saw the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Cups is here as well. And this is all about wanting to move towards you, move in that direction, offering, giving you, talking to you, giving you a message, coming forward and truly expressing their feelings for you. And yet we have the High Priestess and the Hermit here. They sit quiet, so they know this. Because the High Priestess, what is she? She's always the all-knowing one. All right, she's very deep. Look at that purple. She's wearing this purple outfit, which shows her comfortableness with spirituality and that spiritual side of things. So the High Priestess always has one foot in this material world and one foot beyond. All right, she's all-knowing. So your person with the Moon here, all right, they know inside how they feel, and yet they hide. All right, because look, we have the Hermit here. All right, and this is Virgo energy coming through, but the Hermit, again, another very intelligent, very aware, all right, very all-knowing, and yet they are the quiet ones. They do a lot of soul searching and they do a lot of self-reflection, but they're quiet. They can be withdrawn or they're in hiding. So I feel like your person is hiding from you. All right, they're dodging you right now. They're not facing you, right? With this high priestess and this hermit, right? They're not facing you. They're thinking about you, but they're not face to face with you, all right? Because they are so fearful of trying to take this leap of faith because of past experiences, okay? I feel that, you know, this person has very deep feelings for you with this Lovers card here, and you know, they came close or had those types of feelings before, and from being hurt and having to go through heartache and pain like that, I feel like they've made these promises to themselves that they're not going to put themselves in that position again, and then here you are, and they are struggling deeply with this because they want to, but they can't bring themselves to take this step. All right, so that's the message that's coming through for you today regarding your person, pile 3. Let me see what I can clarify. Spirit, can we clarify this situation or this relationship, this connection? The Knight of Swords, the Wheel, the Eight of Wands, Death. Wow. On the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Pentacles. So that is coming out twice, you know, and that is that strong feelings of really wanting to invest in this. But, you know, here's the King of Swords. Here's the King of Swords with the Ten of Wands. All right. And this is showing me the burden that your person carries within them. The King of Swords here is the logical king. All right. So I feel, you know, this person is being too strategic, too logical, too analytical when it comes to evaluating situations that, how do I say this, are not logical, okay? Because when we're talking about soul feelings of the heart, your emotional cravings, you can't always follow this hardcore strategic logic. It doesn't work. It backfires, all right? And then because of that, look at this. I'm just looking at this mountain in the background. Like, I feel like your person is making this so much more difficult than what it needs to be. You know, they feel like this is too much of a burden with this Ten of Wands. You see, I'm looking at two mountains here, and they feel like this is going to take mountains in order for them to succeed, or in order, in their mind, you know, they don't see that this is something that can be overcome easily, right? So because of that, they keep this very logical perspective, even though the owl's here. Look at this owl. All right, the owl is about wisdom, it's about intelligence, and the King of Swords itself is the king of truth. So I feel that your person has this clarity, but they're being, in this case, too logical about the situation, all right? And because of that, it's interfering with them from wanting to take this leap of faith. All right, because look, clarifying this Fool and the Eight of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords, and this is that impulsive behavior. Like, and in this picture, look, this person is running. They want to run towards this. All right, they want to run towards you and this connection because they feel the fate and the destiny that's connected to this. All right. And we even have the Eight of Wands here. That's that fast movement. This is about communication. It's also about travel. All right. It's like this could be about traveling the world. You know, they might want to travel the world with you, or they need to travel to you if they're not near you. All right. With this Eight of Wands. But this is that passion and that desire, that swift movement, wanting to move fast. And then here we have this Death card, which is clarifying the High Priestess and the Hermit. And I feel like this is clarifying, like I'm getting that feeling of, you know, something's got to give here with this High Priestess and the Hermit, because that's representing them just totally being closed off, not speaking, not addressing the situation, not following their heart. And we have Death here. So I feel like that is going to have to end at some point, all right, in order for your person to be able to move forward. This part of them, this silence, this holding it in, is going to have to end. All right, so that's what is coming up for your person today, pile 3. Let me get some messages from your person before we look at your oracle cards. So this is the Hidden Truth Oracle. All right, so what messages, Spirit, does pile 3's person have for them today? We will be together again. All right, so your person believes that you will be together again. You and I were too young. All right, so, and if that doesn't resonate as far as an age, what I feel from that is, you know, your person, as I said, is learning this lesson of following their heart, following their intuition, and taking this leap of faith. You know, this could be a message saying that they just were not ready at that time to face this. All right, they didn't feel that they were ready. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. Okay, so they do realize that they're learning from this. My life is as not together as it seems. Okay, so they're still working. They're working on themselves. They're working to, I feel, overcome, you know, and step into this power to take this leap of faith. I am not available. All right, so they feel like they are just, they are really struggling. I feel this stubborn energy coming through. Like it is a real stubborn, it's this, like they really are blocking their heart. Okay, like they're really, there's these walls up that they think that cannot be, you know, they just do not want to let anyone in past these walls that they have up around them, their heart, because they think that they're saving themselves that way. But the truth of the matter is I feel that this person hasn't experienced, how can I say this? They may have created these walls, but they're not getting anything out of it. It hasn't stopped the pain or heartache that they might have experienced because they are not allowing themselves to love you, if that makes sense. But sometimes people feel, you know, they feel that if they rather love from afar than to take that chance of actually loving someone and it not working out, and then to go through that pain again, they feel is worse. Our souls are meant to be together. So there's a struggle here. There is a conflict because they're saying that they're not available, but yet at the same time they feel, and as I said before, they feel deep down inside this love for you with this Lover's card here. I feel your pain, all right? I feel your pain. So I feel like they know, you know, that you've been hurting from this situation, but I also feel like you feel their pain as well. Look at this. I want to break down these walls, but I am not sure how. Oh my God, you know, and that's what I'm saying. They really want to break down these barriers and let you in, but then they don't know how. So they feel because of that that they cannot be available for you. I never meant to hurt you. And with this Five of Cups here, there is a lot of regret and remorse that this person feels. You inspire me, all right? So they find you very inspiring, okay, throughout this whole situation. You know, I feel like they are learning a lot, and I feel like, you know, you were probably the closest that they ever let somebody get to, and yet they're still struggling. They're still trying to work on these walls. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle cards. Wow, spider, you know, and when I see the spider, community and web weaving, I always feel with the spider with this card, it's about being stuck. And also, like, here's their web, here's these walls, and you're behind it with that light, you know, and they need to break through this. You know, instead of putting this wall up, this is something that they need to take down. From the wisdom of the oracle, breathe, all right? So I feel like in one way, this is spirit letting you know that you need to breathe and just relax in regards to this situation, that everything's going to be okay. Okay, this is card number 29. It reduces to 11, which is the Justice card. So these are, you know, things that your person are working on, and they were meant to work on that. These are lessons that your person needs to work out, okay? And then with the Enchanted Map, look here, magical map shifter, card 52. All right, and you know, this reminds me sort of like the Seven of Cups energy, where there's all these options, and you know, your person is trying to gain clarity. And you see in this situation, this person has that mask on, all right? And it's almost like that barrier, those walls that I'm talking about, like they have to take off that mask and truly be willing to be authentic and open up, okay? And this reduces to 7, which is the Chariot, okay? And that is Cancer energy, and that is that spiritual energy about making that decision to move forward, you know, and sticking with it. So it's about your person stepping up to the plate, taking off this mask, and truly being able to move forward, okay? I'm sorry, my throat just all of a sudden started to close up, all right? So it could be, you know, your person needs to step up and move forward and communicate and actually be willing to talk about this, okay? Instead of just wondering about it, all right? So my chariots, I'm going to leave that here for today. I hope it resonated with you, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.